After 3 long months, we're back. I forgot the season even came out, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, there's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. So the second half of this season is pretty damn good. There was a chunk of the middle I thought was stupid involving this bomb, and I think we know what part I'm talking about. But besides that, I thought everything in Spain was exciting and paced really well. You know, maybe some parts were really predictable, but honestly, when watching Cobra Kai, we're now watching Game of Thrones, so not that big of a deal. The first half of the last part did a really good job setting up the tournament rivalries, especially with Robbie and Quan. Quan in general was a good antagonist and really challenged Robbie, but my god, did he get that ass whooped. Robbie's struggles in the beginning, while they were legit, I was really ready to kick my TV. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was someone who's been in his head like the whole show. But I like that they weren't able to just dominate the tournament off rip. The Miguel-Robbie feud made sense, and Robbie won fairly, so everybody basically wanting Miguel to be captain made the first part more interesting, especially during this choke fest. Oh, and Sam had no right to say any of this.
Your way is better, when it's so clear that we should have been using Miyagi-Do.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sam, I want you to put some respect on Johnny's name, okay? Where's your dad? He's nowhere to be found. He's chasing hopes and dreams right now. Yeah, let me just yell at the only master to show up to my karate tournament, instead of the guy who's locked up talking to dogs and whatnot, chasing after a dead guy. They gotta stop giving Danny these subplots involving Mr. Miyagi. I know the original creators of Karate Kid never thought they would have had a hit series 30 years later, but still, these random Mr. Miyagi plot points are dumb, and they don't serve any purpose but for us to go, oh, and that's it. It doesn't even connect to the new generation of Karate Kids, or whatever you want to call them, or fighters. Fuck. It just feels like random fan service to expand the Cobra Kai lore or whatever. It's almost like comically stupid when these side quests happen, and Danny drops everything for it. Like, bro, where'd you go? And you have the nerve to be mad at Johnny? Sam's mad at Johnny?
You shouldn't even be wearing that gi.
Hey! Don't talk to my sensei like that!
Your sensei got you knocked off the board in 10 seconds, so I would sit down if I were you. You're not helping us. I don't even know how you made this team.
Now, she's not necessarily wrong, because she sucks, but Miyagi-Do isn't going to be the magical fix to win the tournament. Like, please, you're being delusional. And not gonna lie, Miguel was really forced to hard carry. I thought the other countries' rivalries ended up being a little underwhelming, because while I was really hyped up from how they were introduced and initial scenes involving them, we ended up getting robbed with the Tori versus Zara fight, and while I don't really hate the ending, I hate that we didn't see this fight in particular, but who knows, we're probably gonna get it in the next half of the episodes that come out. Even with Axel, listen, I don't think anybody was actually thought Rob was gonna beat the 6'3" yoked Karate Kid, but I didn't really see the payoff involving Axel, at least yet. Yeah, Axel was clearly gonna beat Robbie, and who knows, maybe he would have beat Miguel, but you know, that wasn't gonna happen anyway. So while he was beating everybody in the brawl, his story didn't end up going as hard as Quan's did for me. And this is up there for the most fulfilling fights for me in the series, easily. Quan versus Robbie, because he was talking mad shit. But I'm really just disappointed he died. But it did make things interesting, especially with what's gonna happen next. Sam is still boring this season. I feel the writers might have trapped themselves a bit, because if she's not fighting Tori, she's not really doing too much. But at the same time, the Tori and Sam beef is played out a bit. Speaking of played out, Danny and Johnny gotta stop bickering. Like, God, it's just annoying now. Like, shut up. Danny's side quest is really the only boring part of the second part. And please stop doing karate. I said it in my first part video, and I stand true by that. He cannot do karate anymore. Seriously. Kenny's redemption is in full swing, and I'm glad he actually gets a moment of greatness this season. I swear, if they didn't sub him in, I was gonna turn off my TV. Like, that was it. Like, I was screaming. And Chosen gets like a cartoon dialogue, but like, who really cares? And side note, Johnny and Danny versus karate MMA motherfucker is hilarious. Like, imagine these high school karate teachers fighting fucking John Jones. Like, and you expect me to believe this? Anyway, the season still isn't over, so let's see what's in store. I'm expecting there to be like some real consequence for someone dying on live TV. And as much as I like the brawl at the end, I would have actually liked to see a tournament actually play out and see where it would have went. And we were told we were getting a tournament and we didn't get one. And you can make an argument, who cares? You've seen the matchups you wanted to see in the brawl anyway. But in my opinion, you could just give us a final tournament and just make a riot breakout anyway over people being upset about the results. While the brawl is nice, I don't think it was done nearly as well as the other brawls we've seen in the past. Robbie Miguel. But this is just my opinion, and I'm not knocking the show for it. Just something I would have done differently. I do hate how they split up the season. Like, I don't know. I just believe in like 2 parts. I don't believe in 3 separate parts every 3 months. But they're probably gonna do the same thing with Stranger Things and kind of all of our main money-making originals anyway. Well, everybody, thank you for listening to my rant. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Next video will be Arcane Season 2.